So we're now going to carry on with our foam roller series, and I'm going to have you lie on your tummy for back extension work. So put your foam roller at the top end of your mat, and you need arm room above you. So I'm going to stretch right out on the mat and place my hands on the foam roller. Let my head rest on the mat. Your legs are a comfortable distance apart, and your feet are settled down on the mat. Your hands are at least shoulder width apart. Just let your body sink. We're going to press our forearms, or press our hands into the foam roller and lift. So you have a bend in your elbows and your back is extended. You're going to hold it here. I'm going to do little quarter rolls forward and back. Just going to do 10, like we always do. And then lower all the way down. From here, if you need to rock your body or bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs, you're welcome to do so. And then reset. Hands on the foam roller, arms are bent, pelvis is deep and feet are down. Pull the foam roller towards you to lift. And you're going to straighten your arms and bend the arms. Keeping the upper body as still as possible. So there's very little movement in the upper body. We're not lowering the body. Just feeling the shoulders move. Two more. And then lower all the way down. This is great for strengthening your triceps, working your shoulders and your upper back. Rock your body from side to side, or bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. If you like to do that, if it releases your low back, you're welcome to. And then stretch your legs out nice and long. So the last back extension exercise, we'll be moving the whole upper body with the arms. So hands are shoulder width apart or wider. Pelvis is deep and your feet are down. You're going to press your hands into the foam roller and lift. Then you see that your elbows are bent. And as you roll the foam roller away, you're going to lower your body, keeping your head between your arms. And as you roll the foam roller towards you, you're going to lift your body. Allow your shoulders to lift towards your ears. When you extend out, it's okay if your shoulders move up to the ears. And then the shoulders will come down when the body's lifted. Notice how the foam roller rolls onto my forearms. Two more. And then that's it. So that's it for back extension work. Now I'm going to have you roll over, and we're going to put the foam roller beneath our feet. So it's going to be horizontal on your mat. Stretch out on your mat and place your feet on top of the foam roller because we're going to do bridging, everybody's favorite. So arms are down by your sides, your feet are settled into your foam roll, and you want your instep to be doing the work here. So you can dig your feet down and lift your hips to bridge. So notice that my insteps are sinking into the foam roller. I'm not pushing down through the top of the foot or pushing in through my heel. I'm pushing through the middle of the foot. If you push through the heels, your foam roller will roll away and you'll fall. So we want to have it settled into the insteps of your feet. And once you're settled, you're going to lift the legs straight up and lift your arms up. And take your arms down by your side, keep your legs straight and lower it to touch the foam roller and lift and lower. Great trunk strengthening exercises here. Notice how it's nice and slow. 2 more times. Now bring it back up. Bend your knee, lower your foot, and settle your foot into the foam roller, and then lift your other leg. And the same thing. Arms come down, leg touches the foam roller. The movement's from the hip. It's a nice straight leg movement that you're doing. Two more. Come all the way up, bend your knee, lower your foot. Let your arms come down, let your hips come down, and when you come down, foam rollers underneath your feet, but allow the foam roller to roll onto the back of the legs, straightening your legs, and flex your feet. So full extension, this is a great stretch. And then roll the foam roller in. Just do that a few times. Really stretches those hamstring muscles that you just worked so hard. All right, so bring your foam roller in once again. Dig your feet down through your insteps. Lift your hips into your bridge. Knee fold a knee in. Flex your foot. And you're going to ride your bicycle. And I like the movement to be exaggerated. I like it to be a big bend and a complete extension. Nice and slow. Movements from the hip. Two more times in this direction. Now reverse. Notice how it's a big movement. Feel the room. Two more. And then anchor your foot and reset. Knee fold your other knee in. Same thing. It's a complete extension and a full big bend. Now reverse. Almost there. Two more. Last one. Good. Lower your foot. Lower your hips. And either rock your body side to side or roll the foam roller away to release those hamstring muscles. Whatever you'd like to do. And then we're going to do one last one. So lift your hips into a bridge. Knee fold a knee in. Flex your foot. Keep your knee bent. The movements from the hip, lower down. The back of the heel will touch the foam roller. These are heel taps. Softly and gently. Really easy. Strengthening your trunk. Two more. Good. Lower your foot. Set. Knee fold your other knee up. Move from the hip. Lower the heel. Tap the foam roller. Softly. Gently. One more. Good, and lower it down. And once again, rock it out. Side to side, or roll the foam roller away. Whatever feels good. So now the last sequence we're going to do with the foam roller is to put the foam roller under your hips. And bring your knees up and into your chest. You have to hold the foam roller here. If you don't, it could go flying and then you go bump on your mat. So you want to make sure that you're holding onto the foam roller. And we're going to bring the knees in, squeeze your legs and feet together, and let your feet dangle, and you're going to stir, massaging your hips and sacrum on the foam roller. When you're doing this, if you're me, I have a tendency to slip around a little bit, so you may need to adjust yourself. So this massage, this stirring, go really big. Let your legs roll right over to one side. And take it right over to the other side. Two more. Now we're going to reverse it. Feels really good. It's a great release of your hips and sacrum. Two more times. And then come back to center and stretch your legs up. And at this point, I'll realign my body once again. I'm going to stretch the legs up. And we're going to keep the legs together. And you're going to circle with the legs together. Again, notice how I'm holding onto the foam roller. You don't want your foam roller to go flying. Realign, go the opposite direction. Come back to center, once again, realign. This time we're going to do stretches, so you're going to let one leg stretch right out as low as it can go without bending the knee. So don't bend the knee, keep the legs straight. This is a fantastic hip flexor stretch. And while this leg is stretching over the mat, you take your hands behind the opposite leg and pull it towards you. So you've got the body going in scissors in two directions. And while you're there, flex your feet and point, and flex and point. Now bring the leg back up. Switch legs. Keep the opposite leg straight as you stretch it out over the foam roller to really stretch the your hip flexors. And the other leg that's in the air, this is the hamstring stretch. Hands behind the leg, stretch. And flex and point both feet. Bring the leg back into the air. We're going to do one more time on each leg. So stretch the leg out, really try and let it relax to really increase the stretch. And gently draw the other leg towards you, keeping the legs straight. Flex and point. Bring the leg up. Switch legs. And let this leg relax into the stretch. So you deepen the stretch. Both legs remain as straight as possible. Flex and point. Pull both legs up. Then flex and go into a scissors. Point and pull the legs up. Switch legs, flex. Point as you come up. Flex. Point as you come up. Flex. as you come up. 2 more, 1 more on each side, flex and point. Last set, flex and point. Bend your knees, lower your feet to the floor, lift the hips and roll the foam roller from beneath you and bring it to the side. And then push yourself up to a seated position, and we're finished. So that's it for the Pilates foam roller series. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.